Ezekiel chapter 40. Be'esherim v'chamesh shana legalutenu berosh hashana be'ashur lahodeth be'arba eshere shana achar atar hukata ha'ir. In the 25th year for our exile or captivity, in the head of the year, in the 10th to the month, in the 14th year after the city was struck. In this same day, the hand of Yahweh was upon me. Vayavehoti Thama, and he brought me to there. B'marot Elohim Havihani Eler Yisrael. In the visions of God, he brought me to the land of Yisrael. Wayaniheni El Har Gavo El Har Gavo Mod Wa'alai Wukamivaneir Minugab. And he rested me to a high mountain, exceedingly high, and upon it was like the building of a city from the south. Vayavehoti Thamma, and he brought me to there. V'hinei shemarehu k'mareh nahoshet, and behold, a man, his appearance like the appearance of brass or bronze. Upatil pishatim b'yado ukane hamidah, and a cord of flax in his hand, and a staff of the measurement, the staff of the measurement. Uhu omed bathar, and he was one standing in the gate. Vayadaber elai haish, and the man worded to me, Ben Adam, Re be'eneka ube'odheneka shema, Washim libaka l'kol atrahani marehotak, Ki lemarne harehotaka uvatahena. Son of Adam, see by thy eyes, with thy eyes, and hear thou with thy ears, and set thy heart to all which I am one showing thee. For the sake of to show thee, thou art come, thou art brought to hear. Haged et kol atrahataro levet Yisrael. Narrate all which thou art seeing to the house of Yisrael. V'hinei homa mihut labayit sabib, and behold, a wall from outside to the house, round about. Uv'yad ha'ish qaneh hamidah, and in the hand of the man the cane of the measure, Sheshamot Bamawatopa. 6 cubits by the cubit and a half, or sorry, by the cubit and a handbreadth. Wayamod et rohabhabinayan kane ehad ukoma kane ehad. And he measured the breadth of the building 1 reed, or the thickness of the building 1 reed, and the height 1 reed. This is the wall, isn't it? Wayavo elethar atarpanai wuderka hakadima. And he came to the gate, which its face is the way of the east. Wayal b'ma'alotai. And he went up by its steps, by its ascending things. Wayamod et safahathar. And he measured the threshold of the gate. Kana ehad rohab. 1 cane its thickness. With the supper ehad. Kana ehad rohab. And 1 threshold, 1 cane its breadth. What wahatah kana ehad ork wakana ehad rohab. And the lodge, 1 cane its length, and 1 cane its breadth. Within hataim chamish hamot. And between the lodges 5 cubits. 5 cubits. Wasafa hathar me'ether ulam hathar me'habayt kana ehad. And the threshold of the gate from beside the porch of the gate, from the house, 1 cane. Wayamod et ulam hathar me'habayt kana ehad. And he measured the porch of the gate from the house 1 cane. Wayamod et ulam hathar thamone hamot. And he measured the porch of the gate 8 cubits. Welau thataim hamot. And its posts 2 cubits. Ulam hathar mehabayit. And the porch of the gate was from the house. Watae hathar derka hakadim. And the lodges of the gate, the way of the east, thalotha mipo, uthalotha mipo. 3 from here, and 3 from here. Midda ahad, lithalothatam. 1 reed, or 1 measure. No, 1 measure for the 3 of them. Umidda ahad lahelim. And 1 measure for the posts. Mipo, wumipo. From this, from here, and from here. Wayamod et rohab petah hathar ashar hamot. And he measured the breadth of the door of the gate 10 cubits. Oruk Hathar Thaloth Eshere Amot. The length of the gate, 13 cubits. Ugavula Lifne Hataot. And a border before the lodges, Amma Ehad, 1 cubit. Wahama Ehad Gavul Mipo. And 1 cubit the border from here. Wahata Shetha Hamot Mipo. Washeth Hamot Mipo. And the lodge, 6 cubits from here, and 6 cubits from here. Wayamod et hathar migagahata legago rohab esharim wachamesh hamot petah negad the patah. And he measured the gate from the roof of the lodge to its roof, the breadth of 25 cubits, opening opposite opening, or door opposite door. Waya'as etehelim shithim amma. And he did the posts, 60 cubits. And to the post of the court, Hathar Sabib, the gate, round about. Wa'al b'nei Hathar Haithon. Al lifnei ulam Hathar hapnimi chamishim hamma. And upon the faces of the gate, the entrance, before the porch of the gate, the inner porch, 50 cubits. Wa'alonot hatumot elahataim. And closed windows were for the lodges. Welehema lifanima lathar. And to their posts, to the inside, to the gate. Sabib, round about. Within lahelamot. And thus for their porches. Wahalonot sabib lifanima. And windows round about to the inside. Welahayl timorim. And to a post, palm trees. Wayabieni elhather ha'ithona. And he brought me to the court, the outer court. Wahine l'shakot w'ristapa ashuy l'hather sabib. And behold, chambers and a pavement made for the court, round about. Thalothim l'shakot el haristapa. 30 chambers to the pavement. toward the pavement. وحرث الكتب حثغاريم, and the pavement to the shoulder of the gates. لأمة هرك حثغاريم, together or juxtaposed to the length of the gates. Haritha hatahatona, the lower pavement. Wayamod rohab milipne hathar hatahatona lipne hather hapni mi mihut mehamma. And he measured the breadth from before the faces of the gate, the lower gate, to before the court, the inner court, from outside, 100 cubits. Hakadim Hathapon, the east and the north. Wahathar Atarpanai Dirk Hathapon, Lehather Hahithona, Madada Orko Orhbo. And the gate, which its face is the way of the north, to the court, the outer court, he measured its length and its breadth. With I Thalotha Mipo Thalotha Mipo, and its lodges, 3 from here and 3 from here. Welau Welamau Haya Kamidat Hathar Haryashon, and its posts and its porches were like the measure of the gate, the first gate. Chamishima Hama Orko, 50 cubits its length. Urohab Chamish We'esharim Bahama, and its breadth 25 by the cubit. Wahalonau Wehelamau Wetimorau Kamidat Hathar Atarpanau Derka Hakadim, and its windows and its porches and its palm trees, like the measure of the gate which was before it, the way of the east. Ubema'alot Sheva Ya'aluvo, and in 7 steps, or by 7 steps, they went up by it. Welamau Lipanehem, and its porches were before them. Withar lehather hapanimi, and a gate to the inner court. Nigad hathar lathapon ulakadim, opposite the gate to the north and to the east. Wayamod mithar elthar mehamma, and he measured from gate to gate 100 cubits. Wayolikeni derkahadarum, and he made me walk the way to the south. Wihinethar derkahadarum, and behold a gate the way of the south. Wamadadhelau Wehelamau Kamidot Haele, and he measured its posts and its arches or porches like these measurements. Wahalo nimelo ulehelamau sabib sabib kahalo not haele, and windows for it and for its porches round about like these windows. Chamishima mahork, 50 cubits in length. Warohab chamesh ve'esharim hama, and width 25 cubits. Uma'alot shiva'ah olot ayu, and 7 steps its ascending ones. Wehelam ayu lipnehem, and its porches or arches before them. With the morim lo ehad mipo we ehad mipo elelau, and palm trees for it, one from here and one from here, to its posts. Withar lehather hapnimi derka hadarom, and a gate to the court, to the inner court, the way of the south. Wayamod mithar el hathar derka hadarom mehamot, and he measured from gate to the gate, the way of the south, 100 cubits. Wayabieni el hather hapnimi bethar hadarom, and he brought me to the inner court in the gate of the south. Wayamod et hathar hadarom, and he measured the south gate. Kamidot ha'ele, like this measure. Wethai wehelau wehelamayu kamidot ha'ele, and its lodges and its posts and its arches or porches like these measurements. Wahalo not lo uluhelamayu sabib sabib, and windows for it and for its porches round about. Chamishima hamaork, 50 cubits in length. Urohab esharim wachamesh amod, and a breadth 25 cubits. Wehelamod sabib, and its porches round about. Ork chamesh ve'esharim hama, a length 25 cubits. Urohab chamesh hamot, and breadth 5 cubits. Wehelamayu el hather ha'ithona, and its porches toward the outer court, with the morim elehelau, and palms to its posts. Uma'alot thamona ma'alau, and 8 steps its ascending ones. Wayabieni elhather hapnimi derk haqadim, and he brought me to the inner court, the way of the east. Wayamod et hathar kamidot ha'ele, and he measured the gate like these measurements. with I, wehelo, wehelamayo, kamidot haele, and its lodges, and its posts, and its porches, like these measures. Wahalo not the law, ulehelamayou, sabib, sabib, and windows for it, and for its porches, round about, round about. Orkhamishimahama, a way of 50 cubits, a length of 50 cubits. Warohab, Chamish, We'esharim Hama, and a width 25 cubits. Wehelamayu lehaser hahithona, and its porches to the outer gate, with the morim elehelau, mipo, and palm trees to its posts from here and from here. Uthamona ma'alot, ma'alau, and 8 steps, its steps. Wayabini el thar hathafon, and he brought me to the north gate, to the gate of the north. Umadad kamidot haele, and he measured like these measurements. Taiw elau welamau, its lodges, its posts, and its porches. Wahalo not the law, sabib, sabib, and windows for it, round about, round about. Ork chamishima hama, a length of 50 cubits. Urohab chamesh we'esharim hama, and a breadth of 25 cubits. Welau lehaser hahithona, and its posts to the outer court, with the morim elehelau, mipo, and palm trees to its posts, from here and from here. Uthamona ma'alot, ma'alau, and 8 steps, its steps. Wilishaka, Wupitaha, and a chamber and its door. Behelim hathararim, in the porches of the gates. Tham yadihu ethaola, there they rinsed the ascending offering. Ulam hathagar, and in the porch of the gate, the name Shulahanot Mipo, 2 tables from here, with the name Shulahanot Mipo, and 2 tables from here. Lishahot Alehem Haola Wahatat Wahatham, to slaughter toward them the ascending offering and the sin offering and the culpability offering or guilt offering. And to the shoulder outward, la le petah hathar hathapon, to one going up to the door of the gate of the north, the name Shulahanot, 2 tables. Well hakate fahacharat atarlu lam thar, thar, thanaim shulahanot. And to the shoulder, the other shoulder, which is to the porch of the gate, 2 tables. Arba'a shulahanot mipo, wa arba'a shulahanot mipo, leketep hathar. 4 tables from here, and 4 tables from here, to the shoulder of the gate. Thamona shulhanot, alehem yishahatu. 8 tables toward them. They slaughtered. Warba'a shulhanot la'ola abnegazit. And 4 tables for the ascending offering, stones of cutting. Orka amma ahad waheti, warohab amma ahad waheti. The length 1.5 cubits, and breadth 1.5 cubits. Ugobah amma ehad, and its height, and the height 1 cubit. Alehem uyanihu et hakelim atar yishahatu et haolavam wahadabah. Toward them also they rested the instruments by which they slaughtered the ascending offering by them, and the sacrifice. Wahashafatim dopah ehad mukanim babait sabib. And the hook-shaped pegs, a hand breadth, 1 hand breadth. Prepared things, established, fastened things in the house, round about, or fastened on the inside, round about. Wehel hashulahanot b'shar hakorban, and to the tables the flesh of the offering or oblation, the korban. Umihuta lathar hapnimi, and from outside to the inner gate, lishakot sharim, chambers of the singers. Behater hapnimi atar el ketef thar hathafon, in the inner court, which is toward the shoulder of the gate of the north. Upenehem derek hadarom, and their faces toward the way of the south. Ehad el ketef thar haqadim, one to the shoulder of the gate eastward. Pene derek hathafon, facing, or the faces of the way of the north. Wayadabber Elau, and he worded to me, Tho halishaka atrapaneha derka hadarum lakohanim shomere mishmeret habayit. This chamber, which its faces are the way of the south, is for the priests, the keepers of the keeping of the house. Wahalishka atarapanaha derkahasapon lakohanim shomere mishmert hamidbe. And the chamber which its faces the way of the north are for the priests, the keepers of the keeping of the altar. Hema b'nei Zadok. These are the sons of Zadok. Hakarebim mibnei Lewi Eliyahu. The ones drawing near from the sons of Lewi to Yahweh. L'sharato, to minister to him, or to serve to him. Vayamod et haser orka mehama. And he measured the court, the length 100 cubits, urohab mehama, and breadth 100 cubits, murubbaat, 4 square. Wahamidbe lipnei habayit, and the altar is before the house. Vayaviheni elohulam habayit, and he brought me to the porch of the house. Vayamod elohulam chamesh hamot mipo, v'chamesh hamot mipo. And he measured the pillar or the post of the porch 5 cubits from here and 5 cubits from here. وَالرُّحَبْ هَثَّغَرْ ثَالُوثَ هَمُوتَ مِبْهُ وَثَالُوثَ هَمُوتَ مِبْهُ. And the breadth of the gate 3 cubits from here and 3 cubits from here. أَرْكَ هَاوْلَامْ عَشْرِيمَ هَمَّا. The length of the porch 20 cubits. وَالرُّحَبْ عَشَرَ هَمَّا. And breadth 11 cubits. وَبَمَعَلُوتْ أَطْرَ يَعْلُو هَلَيْوْ. And by steps which they went up to it. وَعَمُودِيمْ إِلَهَاهِلِيمْ. And pillars were toward the posts. Ehad mipo, ve'ehad mipo. One from here and one from here.